Thank you for tuning in. If you have not subscribed yet, please do and turn on the notification bell. Also, comment where you are listening from. Enjoy. I used to love the nightlife. Clubs, drinks, random women, no strings, no feelings, just fun. But now, I stay far away from all of that. And I've got a damn good reason why. It was early 2023, and summer had just started. I went to Myth like usual. Typical night, music loud, people everywhere. I already had a plan: party, find a girl, have fun. Same routine. That's when I met her. She was my type, slim, thick, confident. I offered her a shot, thinking it's game on. But she surprised me. She asked me straight up if I wanted to chill at her place. I ain't gonna lie, that caught me off guard. Girls don't usually come that directly, but I didn't hesitate. I said yes. We got to her place. Everything looked normal. But I noticed some photos, her and a guy. I asked, "Who's that?" She said, "My ex." I didn't think much of it. Everyone has a past, right? Yeah. I didn't know what kind of ex, but I ignored it. Things move fast. Real fast. She said she hadn't had it in a long time and wanted it now. That should have been another red flag, but I ignored it. We went at it multiple times that night. Not back to back, but throughout. The next morning I woke up to breakfast. That right there was already different. Usually, I'm gone before the sun even comes up. She was smiling, happy, a little too happy. She told me that it was the best she ever had, and gave me her number, told me to hit her up anytime. So I left. About a week later, I hadn't had much luck at the club, so I texted her. She replied in like a minute. "Yeah, come by, I'll be in something good for you." I was smirking hard. My buddy even called me out. "You got a girl now or what?" I laughed it off. "Nah, just a friend." I went over. But this time, something felt off. We did our thing, but I couldn't shake the feeling like someone was watching. Like something wasn't right. I cut it short and left. She wasn't happy. Told me to make it up to her the next time. I said yeah and dipped. That feeling stayed with me all the way home. Didn't go away until I got to my parents' house. That night I had a dream. A guy came up to me mad, asking why I was messing with his wife. I told him I don't mess with married women. Then I saw a long knife in his hand. He raised it. I don't even know why, but in the dream I had my handgun and shot him. I woke up gasping, freaked out, but I brushed it off. I should have listened, but I didn't. That weekend I went back. This time I even brought my buddy. Yeah, stupid. We thought she was just freaky like that. Next morning, everything seemed normal. Until my buddy called me, panicking. He had a small knife wound on his lower stomach, bleeding. Didn't even know how it happened. Then he told me his dream. A man stabbed him and said, "That's what you get for effing my wife." That's when things got real. His uncle, a shaman, came through. He said we got ourselves tied up with an angry spirit that wants blood. I even joked like, "What, we picked up a ghost at the club?" He didn't laugh. He said the spirit already spoke. Said he'd leave us alone if we paid and stayed away from his wife. We were confused as hell. Didn't know who he was talking about. We were told to stay home for a few days. We did. Burned Joss paper, did the ritual, and everything stopped, but I messed up again. I went back to her. I did not know at the time it was her, though. That's when she told me she was a widow. Said her husband loved her a lot. Would do anything for her. But he had cancer and passed away. In my head, I was like, okay, what does that have to do with me? We had an enjoyable night after dinner. That night I had another dream. Same man. But this time he was worse. Eyes red. Angry. I thought we had an agreement. He came at me with the knife. I blocked it with my hand. I woke up. My palm had a cut. No blood. Just a healed scar. That's when it hit me. Every time I see her, something happens. I told my parents everything. They went off on me. We went back to the shaman. They did another ritual for me, stronger this time. He told me no drinking, no clubs, no contact with that lady. Stay home for a week. So I did. Stayed home. Didn't go out. Didn't text her. Nothing. A whole week, being a good boy. But something didn't feel right. Not fear. Just this feeling like I needed to say something. Like something unfinished. On the last day of that week, I had a dream. It was like I was looking at people outside an invisible wall. I saw her crying, and a man holding her, comforting her, saying he'll always be there. She cried and said, "You're not here anymore. Why are you making things difficult?" I woke up, and for some reason, I called her. We met at Hamong Village. She was smiling, happy to see me. Me. I forced a smile. I told her it's not her, it's me. Made up some story. Told her she's beautiful, but I'm just a playboy. She cried. I wiped her tears. She said she understood. Told me not to stay too far away. Then she left. And I just stood there, feeling relieved, but also like something got ripped away from me. Not love, not pain, just something. Hard to explain. After that, everything stopped. No dreams, no weird feelings, nothing. Fast forward 6 months later, I saw her again. Not at the club. I stopped going. It was at a family event. Turns out, she married my cousin now, a dude who never had luck with women. But they looked happy. He looked happy. I didn't say anything, just kept my distance. Because after everything, I learned something. Just because someone's partner is gone in this world doesn't mean they're gone for good. So if you're out there having fun, meeting random people, you'd better know who you're dealing with. Because some people, even in death, still lingering and will kill. I should have listened. Straight up. She told me multiple times. But I didn't. This happened at a family gathering. You know how those go? Food everywhere, aunties gossiping, uncles drinking, kids running around. Just loud, normal, nothing special. I wasn't even planning on staying long. Then I saw her. She was sitting off to the side, not really talking to anyone. Dressed simple, but she stood out. Calm, quiet, different. I asked one of my cousins, "Who's that?" He said, "Oh, that's so-and-so's daughter-in-law. Her husband passed away last year." A widow. I nodded like, okay, just information. Something about her just pulled me in. Not in a loud, obvious way. More like a quiet pull. Later that night, I ended up sitting near her. We started talking, simple stuff at first. She was polite, soft-spoken, didn't flirt, didn't give signs. But she didn't shut me down either. Before I left, I asked for her number. She hesitated. That should have been my first clue. Then she said, "You shouldn't." I laughed it off. "Why not?" She looked at me for a second, then just gave it anyway. We texted for a few days, but every time I tried to push it further, she would pull back. Then one night she said it again. "This isn't safe." I asked her what she meant, just change the subject. I should have left it alone. We met again. Another family event. She kept her distance. At one point, she looked at me and said quietly, "I told you already. Don't do this." I smiled. Thought she was just being emotional, still stuck on her late husband. A few days later, I had my first dream. I was standing in a house I didn't recognize. Everything felt heavy. Then I saw someone. It was just standing there, looking at me, just staring. I woke up, didn't think much of it, but then it kept happening. Same house, same man, just watching. That's when I started feeling it during the day too, like someone behind me. But every time I turned, nothing. I told her about the dreams. Didn't respond for a while. Then finally she said, "I told you to stop." I asked her straight up, "What are you not telling me?" She replied, "My dead husband doesn't like it." That gave me chills. She didn't reply after that, but I still didn't stop. A week later, I went to see her. She opened the door, saw me, and immediately looked worried. Not surprised. Worried. "I had told you not to come." I stepped in anyway, inside her place. I felt it. Same feeling from the dreams. I tried to play it cool, but even I couldn't ignore it anymore. Then I saw it. A photo. She and her husband. But this time, it didn't feel like just a picture. I don't know how to explain it. It felt like he was looking at me. I asked her, "Why didn't you tell me the truth?" She said quietly, "Because you wouldn't have listened anyway." She wasn't wrong. That night, I had the worst dream yet, but this time he moved. He walked toward me slowly, then he stopped right in front of me, looked me dead in the eyes and said, "Leave her alone." That's it. I woke up, sleep paralysis, and I swear, I felt someone standing next to my bed. Just standing there. After that, I stopped. No more texts, no more visits. She never reached out again either. Months later, I saw her again at another gathering. Just a glance. But this time, I noticed something. She wasn't alone. Not physically. But you could feel it. That same heavy presence around her. And when she walked past me, I felt it again. Right behind me. Like he was reminding me. Gives me chills just thinking about it. She is married now, but not to another Hmong man. If she is listening, I pray she meets happiness.